number 2. Away they go. Pinball Player, absolutely slung shot from the gates, jumped well, and likewise Paddy's Flying rushing through to burn it off soon after. Stevie's May is spearing up between these two horses now, and they're being followed by Snazzler Renato. Winning Aces getting back. Foxy Sun's out there very deep on the track, and last is the Ruffy Major Impact. 600 left to go as they come along the side, and Paddy's Flying first up leads the way. Running second now is Stevie's May, who's gone up now, sitting at the girth of Paddy's Flying, and so outside of those as they come towards the home turn, next of all Pinball Player and Foxy Sun, the widest of them. Behind them Snazzler at the cutaway, followed by Renato trying to work its way through the congestion. Winning Aces getting held up, and Major Impact over near the inside. 220 left to go. Paddy's Flying is the leader. Stevie's May the challenger. Stevie's May coming at Paddy's Flying, but Paddy's Flying has plenty to offer. Snazzler's getting up on the inside, but Paddy's Flying draws away from them, and Paddy's Flying gives young Osti Galati another city winner. Paddy's Flying beats Snazzler and Stevie's May. Renato fourth from Winning Aces. Major Impact, then Foxy Sun, and dropping out there to finish Stone Motherless last is Pinball Player. Well, Paddy's Flying makes it a winning return. Austin Galati boots home another Metropolitan midweek winner, and certainly growing in confidence. Beautifully judged, handled it perfectly, and allowed himself the opportunity to just have the horse in cruise mode, although Stevie's May was outside of it, and then he let it rip in the straight, and Paddy's Flying first up proved far too good. For David Harrison, a patronised 3-year-old out of Rio Flyer. For Clive Atwell, Darlingview Thoroughbreds, and also the Bridge Patrol Syndicate, Grant Burns at Premium Bloodstock, and another beautifully judged front-running ride there by the ever-growing in confidence Austin Galati, to beat 3 Snazzler by Mahuta from Valerie Ann, Jason Pateman and Craig Staples. Third, number 7, Stevie's May, and Awesome Rock, Beline in Me Philly, ridden by Brandon Louis for Tiana Robertson. 1-3-7-2, Renato was fourth home. A length and a half and a long head, the official margins. Now the time a little slower than they produced in the first event, which just indicates the control that Galati had of Paddy's Flying in front. 60.32 and 34.74, the concluding 600 now. So it's had the 4 starts for 2 wins, and it's a first up victory here today for Paddy's Flying. Race number 3, the Amelia Park Maiden over 1400. 7 Truly Awesomes out. It'll be going to Pinjarra for their card tomorrow. And we'll have the third at 1:49, and it won't take long, and we'll see Osti Galati riding in Saturday races very soon, the way that he's progressing here, Britt.
Most of all of his opportunities at the moment, and of course with Luke Campbell now over in Melbourne, and Taj Dyson heading that way as well. Now is the time to be doing just that. David Harrison not here today by the looks. Grant Burns, part owner of this horse. Grant, congratulations. What did the boss tell you about Paddy's Flying in the lead up to today's first up run?
Look, he's been in Broomharrow, so I was very excited. He flew black last night, so I thought he's coming back for a reason. Then I rang him this morning and said, oh, I'm not coming to the races today. So then I was sort of a bit dejected. So I was all confident last night, and I was a lot less confident this morning. So, but no, look, he ran well. He's a smart horse.
Clearly, if he's been at Broome, it's probably all the kudos needs to go to the staff back at home for preparing this horse. It's just his 4th career start today, but he showed a fair bit of ability in that first preparation.
Yeah, he does. He's got ability. He's had not without his little issues, I think, along the way, so they've managed him really well, David and all the team. So, look, he's got a bit of upside, so fingers crossed. Today, when the rain had come, the grandmother's by McFlirt, and they are swimmers, so that was sort of gives you a little bit of confidence as well. So.
Your thoughts in the run when he was rounding for home? Did you think he had the kick in him to be holding on today?
Well, first up, you sort of wonder on a heavy track, but no, he's got a bit of ability, and he gave him a great ride, the young fella, so very happy.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
There is Grant Burns, part owner of Paddy's Flying. The patronised gelding victorious here, and it's so funny, Michael. I know on the preview this morning there was conversations around potentially today on what was a heavy surface to be looking at those horses that had some miles in their legs, and so far what we've seen is in the first race, one that was first up, no trial won, and here we go, we've got one that's first up, has had a couple trials though, and wins. So 2 fresh horses. However, it must be said we have had a track upgrade.
Yeah, that's right. Down to up to a soft 7 now, and they only have been 1,000-metre races, but both horses, or both winners, first up, and This horse ridden by Austin Gallardi, who was fresh off a double a fortnight ago, the last midweek Belmont meeting to be run. And he continues to go from strength to strength. Was a nice ride aboard PADDY'S FLYIN, rated him well, kicked clear, and ended up recording a pretty easy win in the end. Austin still needs to weigh in though, and he'll make his way over. And he has a couple more chances still to come today, including Scenic Eclipse, who was one of those winners he rode a fortnight ago when leading all of the way. And also Ruby Rock is his other mount on the program. Austin, PADDY'S FLYIN showed a bit of ability when last in work. What sort of confidence did the stable give you heading into today, first up?
Yeah, I watched his trials. He was a bit real green early days, Mr. Harrison was saying, but no, he looks like he's switched on a bit now. Still, yeah, he's got ability there.
When you kicked away, it looked, when other horses started coming towards you, it looked like he dropped another gear as well, and it was a pretty soft win in the end.
Yeah, it was. He actually had a bit more there than I thought, and he kicked again when I asked more, so it was good.
Making a habit of these winners in town on a Wednesday. You're happy with how things are going?
Yeah, no, so far so good. Let's keep the ball rolling.
What about Scenic Eclipse later on today? Would you be surprised to see her in the finish again?
Yeah, I think she'll definitely be in the mix right up there, but yeah, we'll just see how she backs up again.
Well done on the win here.
Thank you.
Austin Gallardi there, making the most of his opportunities. Rides at PADDY'S FLYIN to victory for David Harrison.